Alright, hello everybody. We are off Avenue I in Lancaster, California. We are hitting up a few car washes in this general vicinity while I'm out here, because I rarely ever am. Car wash number one is at this Chevron station. I saved this on my car wash list a couple of months ago. And from the pictures, it looked like it was an older Mark VII SoftWash. So I figured we'll go ahead and check this out and see if it's any good. Well, unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to get a code inside because this thing you can't pay here. But the Ultimate Wash is $12, the Express is $8. Well, let's just see how unique this thing is, and I'll decide if I'm going to do a top wash or not. Oh, look at this. We've got a first generation Mark VII soft wash, which is becoming rare out here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get a wash on this. I'm trying to split up my money because I want to do a couple car washes out here. And it looks like we got Premier dryers as well. Those must have been, those dryers are probably newer than the system itself. So I'll run in and get a code. I haven't decided which wash I'm going to do. I may not do the top one because, like I said, I'm on a limited budget. But we'll definitely go through this at the very least. Alright, so I ended up opting for the $10 option. The reason I didn't go with the lowest or highest was because I've only ever encountered a first generation AquaJet XT and a Choice Wash XT, but I didn't want to spend too much money, so I went with the $10 option as a median. Since this is my first experience with a Mark VII Soft Wash XT, first gen Mark VII Soft Wash XT. So let's enter the code on the keypad. I'll go ahead and leave you up there while I do it. But we're gonna have to wait a second because it's not gonna let me input the code. Apparently somebody already went in before I got back here. So, stand by for a second. Well, while we're waiting, here's a look at the wash options. I didn't even notice they were up there before. So the dryer's just started up, so that person's about to pull out. Can't really see them from this angle. So that means this thing should unlock shortly and we can enter the code. Eventually. Yep, there we go. So it said we purchased a deluxe wash with a voice message that sounded like it was recorded by a clerk and not a professional. This thing looks like it has seen better days, probably been in here for a while. I'm going to have to leave the air on because it's pretty warm out today. Looks like they added a little bit of lighting when they installed this, or perhaps it was added on at a later date. So we got what looks like a very weak passive, I guess a wet down, or maybe that's a bug prep, but it was very weak on the sides. You can see like this thing is like bone dry in the side of my windows that I was supposed to get. And now we're going to be starting with what is probably pre-soak. Oh, triple foam. Now I take that back. Turn the air down a little bit so you can hear. Alright, now we're going to be starting the soft touch pass. Looks like it's going to take a million years to figure out how tall my car is, like these things usually do. These things absolutely suck with contouring on the soft touch machines. But it's kind of working. So I think it's gonna, we're gonna be using the side brushes to kind of touch the back. Okay, making a little bit of contact. We'll watch it come up on this side eventually. So we're probably done with the soft touch. It looks like we're doing a half lava effect. Looks like some of it's just water that's probably broken, and the rest of it is kind of splats of lava. That was kind of weak and pathetic. No, I guess that's not a huge surprise considering how worn down this thing looks. That was pretty much the gist of it. Now we're going to see how these dryers do. So we're down to about 77 seconds of dryer time already. It probably started at about 80. Oh look, we have a whole section that wasn't rinsed, a little thing here that wasn't rinsed. I hope the dryers are going to take care of that. Much out of their range. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's safe to conclude that some looks aren't deceiving, and that thing, and what I mean by that is that thing looked like it was pretty worn down and kind of gave the vibe that some things wouldn't work properly or would be kind of half broken, and yeah, that's pretty much what occurred. But I mean, if you get like maybe the $8 or $10 option, I mean that's kind of the standard gas station wash pricing around here anyway. Anywhere from 8 to 13 sounds about right. So, given the standards are already pretty low, it pretty much met them for the most part. Well, anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I'm actually going to have to pull over here and find a place to fix my mirror because I didn't do it in the parking lot, which I should have. Well, I'll pull in front of this house real quick and do it. Thank you so much for watching.